My twin sister from birth wanted to be a doctor. And I remember in the second grade, we had a nun telling us, all the little girls, that being a nun was the highest calling. Then she said, "How many of you want to be a nun?" And of course, we all raised our hands, except for one, and that was my twin sister, Susan. The nun said to my sister, "Why don't you want to be a nun?" And she says, "I'm going to be a doctor." And the nun said, "You can't be a doctor, women can't be doctors." And my sister went on to become the first female board-certified vascular surgeon in the US, and she's still operating happily. My twin, who had a clear passion and was not going to let anything stop her, and that has been such a motivating example to me. That really woke me up out of my early conditioning to be a good girl and get A's, because you have to break through that in order to really be yourself and to maximize your potential as a leader. You know, I think being on boards is absolutely the greatest gig for your late in life career. It does call on all of your experience, your wisdom. You're being paid to come in and be very authentic and speak the truth, and you get to work in a great team generally. I've also come to believe that women on boards make a very significant contribution to the success of the company generally, but also to the careers of women in the pipeline, particularly when you get beyond 3 women on the boards. That does put the spotlight on women much more significantly and can lead to a lot of good. I think in general, it's still harder for women to get on boards, and you have to be very strategic about it. I think one of the most important things is making sure that everyone understands the power of diversity to drive improvement. That's been not appreciated, I think, over time. I think boards have got to understand that the CEO credential cannot be the primary focus for the background that you're looking for in a director. It's just too biased. You have to look at other things, and if you do that, you'd be able to get a highly qualified female board overnight, in my view. For all of you women leaders in this room, you have the potential to go on boards. Not everybody does, because you have to have a certain level of experience. And I really want to encourage you, because that top of the house, board level seat, is where you literally set the direction of the company, you set the tone from the top, you figure out who's going to get hired and who's going to get fired. And if we really want to accelerate women's careers in business, we've got to grab those seats and speak our truth in the boardroom.